Hey guys, in this video we'll take a quick look on how to multiply matrices. Finding the product of two matrices is more complicated than the other matrix operations. First, the product of two matrices is only defined when the number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. This means that if we write the dimension of the two matrices to be multiplied side by side, the two inner numbers must be the same. So let's say that our first matrix A has a dimension m by n, and the second matrix B has a dimension n by k. You can see that the number of columns of A is equal to the number of rows of B. Therefore, we can multiply them, and the product matrix will have a dimension of m by k. So let's take a quick look at this example. Calculate the products AB and BA. So we have two given matrices here, matrix A and B. Matrix A is a 2 by 2 matrix and matrix B is a 2 by 3 matrix. So if we write the dimensions of the two matrices side by side, we can see that the two inner numbers are the same. Therefore, we can carry out the multiplication and expect a 2 by 3 matrix for our product. So this will be our product matrix. Again, we should expect a 2 by 3 product matrix. Now, each element of this product matrix will be solved using the concept of inner product. So let's take the first element C sub 1, 1. Which is the element in the first row and first column of our product matrix. Now, to obtain the value of C sub 1, 1, we will solve the inner product of the first row of the first matrix and the first column of the second matrix. So, para hindi kayo malito, gamitin yung guide, yung subscript ng element natin. So, 1, 1, that will be first row of A and then first column of B. So yun yung gagamitin natin. Now, calculating the inner product is like taking the dot product of two vectors. So in this case, again, we will take the first row of matrix A and the first column of matrix B. So parang dot product lang siya. So that will be 1 times 8 plus 3 times negative 1, which is equal to 5. And this will now be the value of element C sub 1, 1. Basically, ito lang yung method na gagamitin natin to obtain all the elements of our product matrix. So for the second element, let's take C sub 1, 2. This means that we will take the inner product of the first row of the first matrix and the second column of the second matrix. So that will be 1 times 0 plus 3 times negative 9, which is equal to negative 27. So this will be the value of our element C sub 1, 2. And then for the next element, C sub 1, 3. So again, using the subscript as our guide, so we will take the first row of matrix A and then the third column of matrix B. So again, yung gagawin nyo lang parang dot product lang. So that will be equal to 1 times 3 plus 3 times 7, which is equal to 24. So we will just repeat the same process for all the elements of our product matrix. And if you did everything correctly, you should obtain the same product matrix. And that's how you multiply matrices. Now take note that the multiplication of matrices is not commutative. This means that A times B is not equal to B times A. Like in our previous example, we obtained the product of A times B, but if we try to get the product of B times A, it is actually not possible. Because if we check the dimensions, B is a 2 2 by 3 matrix and A is a 2 by 2 matrix. So the number of columns in our first matrix, which is 3, is not equal to the number of rows of our second matrix. Therefore, the product of B times A is not defined. That's it. Thank you for watching, guys. See you on the next video.